Good evening, everyone. Hello po, isang magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ayan, so meron na naman tayong pre-live discussion dito sa Maestra Bicolana TLE, Let Review Teacher. So ayan, ready na ba to pass the board examination? Ready na yan. Kayo pa, kayang-kaya nyo yan mga ka-warriors. Okay, kaya nyo po yan. So ayusin ko muna po ang aking set up dito sa bahay. Okay? Kumusta po? Ayan, tayo natin yung ibang makapasok, no? Okay, so ang topic natin ngayon is walang iba. Lagi po tayong, ay nasa home economics po tayo, session 1, no? So, ayan teachers, start po tayo. Let's see sa second monitor. Tingnan ko po dito sa second monitor kung okay na ba. Okay na po. Ayan. Let's see sa second monitor. Tingnan. Okay, so we have 6 viewers and mamaya po meron tayong discussion for home economics sa ating YouTube channel. And shout out sa mga viewers. Again, teachers, pag alam nyo pang sagot, huwag kakalimutang ilagay sa mismong comment section. Maliwanag po? So let's start with question number 1. In food safety, food safety pinag-uusapan natin ha. Okay, in food safety, what does the danger zone refers to? In food safety, what does the danger zone refers to? A. Temperature where food freezes completely. B. Temperature range between 5 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius where bacteria grow rapidly. C. The highest temperature for cooking meat. Or D. The temperature inside a proper working refrigerator. So what is the correct answer? Pag ang tinatanong is all about danger zone. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Pa-share po ng ating live discussion mga ka-warriors. Okay, so pre po ito teachers sa pre-let review examination. Okay po. So, ayan, pa-share ko ako sa taong bayan. Okay, so letter D, is it wrong? Sabi kasi ni letter D, the temperature inside a properly working refrigerator, no? So, ang fridge po, nakaset po yan lagi sa 5 degree Celsius, which is safe. So, mali po si letter D. Letter C naman, the highest temperature for cooking meat. Okay, so mali po yan because high heat kills bacteria. So, it is, ano naman, maling sagot. Pasensya na guys ha. Okay, so sino pong sumagot ng letter B? Is it the correct answer? Kasi ang tinatanong, in food safety, what does the danger zone refers to? Okay, letter A is wrong. Okay, so si letter A, freezing stop bacterial growth, di ba? Kasi where food is freeze completely. So letter B, temperature range between 5 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius where bacteria grow rapidly. So this range po, they allow the bacteria to multiply fast and keeping food out of its prevent illness. So that's why letter B is the correct answer. Maliwanag po? So next. Which document serve as the complete guide or blueprint for a business covering marketing, operation, and financial plan? A. Business permit. B. Official receipt. C. Inventory list. Or letter D. Business plan. What is the correct answer here? Again, I will repeat. Which document serve as the complete guide or blueprint for a business covering marketing, operation, and financial plan? So, ito ba ay letter A? Is it a blueprint permit? Letter B, official receipt? C, inventory list? Or letter D, is it a business plan? So, dito po sa apat na choices, ano po ang tamang sagot? Again, elimination method ang technique na gagawin natin. Unang tanggalin natin sa inventory list. Pag sinabi nating inventory list, dito po natin nire-record lahat ng items at stock. Yung mga items in stock, doon po natin inilalagay sa mismong inventory list, di ba? So pag sinabing business permit, it is the legal requirement, mga ka-warriors. Legal requirement po yan to operate. Official receipt, it is the proof of payment. So the answer is business plan. So business plan is the correct answer, mga ka-warriors. Kumbaga, ito po yung outlines and goals. Nakapaloob din po, teacher, sa business plan, yung mga strategies at yung mga operation of the business. Kaya tamang sagot, letter D. Maliwanag po ba, teachers? Next one. If the cost to produce one cake is 120 pesos and the desired profit margin is 25%, what should be the selling price? A, 150 pesos. B, 145 pesos. C, 175 pesos. Or letter D, 160 pesos. So, magtabi po ng lapis at ballpen para po sa computation. Buning, may ang ani sa ribit ako araw biabag ko bi. Okay, so ano pa ang tamang sagot? Is it A, B, C, or D? Paki-compute nga po. Ay, ako ka ginigibo, B. Pagkatapos mo bukas pa man natin dan nga ni. Nagpapakala ko sa Bayo, Jessie. Tsaka, inyusip ta, baka anoon ako sa sipon. Okay, so ano po ang tamang sagot? Hello po, Ma'am Ling. Shout out po sa iyo. Ayan, pabili tayo ng tubig at ng gamot. Inaatake na naman yung pagkapaos ko. Para maagapan natin. Okay, so ano pang sagot, teachers? Shout out kay John Kevin Santos, Ling Pabustan. Ayan, shout out po. Good evening kay Ma'am Bia. Very good. So, nakakuha ng tamang sagot. The answer is letter A. A po ang tamang sagot dyan, ha? Paano po ba yan kinocompute? Madali lang. So, yung 120, yung 120 muna. Diba? We have 120 pesos plus, okay, so yung 25% niya, yung 25% niya, teachers, i-multiply mo lang sa 100. So, ang sagot dyan is 150 pesos. Maliwanag po? And then, si letter B, letter C, letter D, mali. Maliwanag po? Okay po ba? So, shout out kay Frank Lawrence A. Tesnado. Shout out po sa user. Okay. So, again, so ang gagawin nyo po ang computation, 120 pesos plus, i-compute muna po, ilagay si 120 pesos. Ilan yung result? Teachers, 25% times 120. Ang sagot dyan, 150 pesos. Okay, so i-compute natin. Okay. So, teachers, 0.25% times 100 is 30 pesos. 'Di ba? 30 pesos yan. I-add natin sa 120, the answer is 150. Kaya ang sagot, A. So, what is the main purpose of taking body measurements correctly instead of relying only on standard size chart? What is the main purpose of taking body measurement correctly instead of relying only on standard size chart? A. To use more fabric and increase cost. B. To make pattern drafting easier and faster. C. To ensure the garment fits the unique shape and proportion of the individual. D. To follow international fashion trend. So, ano po ang purpose niyan? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ano po ang tamang sagot? Okay. So, dito po teachers, add one out ang gagawin natin, no? So, si letter D, mali po yan kasi si letter D sabi, to follow international fashion trend. Mali po yan mga warriors because, kumbaga, it is the measurement are for fit, not for the style. 'Di ba? Hindi po yan for, no, for style. Okay po? So, next, si letter A naman, si letter A, to use more fabric and increase cost, letter A is wrong because letter A, pag sinabing increase fabric and increase cost, no, accurate measurement, save fabric. Hindi po yan nag-waste. Okay po? So, kamali po si letter A. Letter B, okay? So, to make pattern drafting easier and faster, no? Yun yung sabi niya, yung mga pattern. So, yung mga measuring that takes time but it gives better result, di ba? So, now, letter C is the correct answer. Okay, C is the correct answer because yung standard size po are averages. Yung measurement, they will guarantee the proper fit, di ba? Kaya ang sagot, letter C. Next, which characteristic best describe an innovative entrepreneur? A. Copy successful ideas from other business. B. Find new ways to improve product, service, or process. C. Avoid changes and stick to old methods. D. Focus only on making the highest profit. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. So dito teacher, si letter A, mali po yan. 'Di ba sabi copies success ideas from other businesses. Okay, mali po 'yan mga ka-warriors. Because pag nag-imitation po tayo, nag-copy po tayo sa iba, it is not talks about the innovation. Kaligwak si letter A. Letter D, sabi ni letter D, focus only on making a highest profit. Ang profit po is the result, not the main characteristic, di ba? So, ang tinatanong kasi best describe on innovative entrepreneur, the answer is letter B, letter C is wrong. Kasi sabi ni letter C, avoid changing and stick to old method. Refusing change, it leads to failure teachers, ha? Wag natin gagawin yon. B is the correct answer. Kasi, sabi ni letter B, find new ways to improve product, services, or process. So, meron siyang innovation. Ang ibig sabihin kasi teacher ng innovation, ibig sabihin, creating better solution for the customer. Kaya tamang sagot si letter C. Yun yung pinupunto ng tanong. Next, in healthcare sanitation, what is the correct sequence of the cleaning process to ensure food safety and prevent contamination? In healthcare and sanitation, what is the correct sequence of the cleaning process to ensure food safety and prevent contamination? A. Wash, sanitize, rinse, towel dry. B. Rinse, sanitize, wash, dry. C. Sanitize, wash, rinse, wipe, dry. D. Wash, rinse, sanitize, and air dry. So what is the correct answer here, teachers? Ano po ang tamang sagot dito sa proper food? Okay, magkano po ang tamang sagot? Okay, tingnan natin. Okay, shout out sa mga viewers natin. Okay, sure kayo? Is it A, B, C, or D? Teachers, the answer here is letter. Okay, based on the point of the question, teacher. Okay, based on the point of the question, teacher, ang tamang sagot po dito is letter D. Okay, kailangan i-wash muna natin. Pagkatapos nating i-wash, automatic, i-rinse natin, isasanitize natin at i-air dry natin. Hindi po pwede si letter A. Wash, sanitize, rinse, and towel. Towel is drying. So, ibig sabihin, it can transfer the germs. Yung rinse naman, si letter B, it must wash first muna to remove dirt, di ba? So, kailangan maghugas muna tayo bago tanggalin yung dumi. Okay, so letter C naman, hindi po pwedeng mag-sanitize agad tayo. Kasi ang sanitizer, it does not work if madumi pa rin po yung sinasanitize nyo. So, ang tamang order po dito is alpha. This is the correct order because kailangan muna nating tanggalin yung mga dumi gamit yung mga soap para matanggal yung germs and avoid contamination. So, yun yung tamang sagot. Delta. Next, in business math, what does break-even point mean? In business math, what does break-even point mean? A, the point where total sales are higher than total expenses. B, the point where total sales equal total expenses, no profit, no loss. C, the lowest price you can sell your product. D, the maximum number of items you can produce. So, ano ang ibig sabihin ng break-even point? Okay, is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, so ito po, si letter D, unang tatanggalin natin kasi ang sabi ni letter D, the maximum number of items you can produce. Ibig sabihin, it is talks about the production capacity. Kaya mali po si letter D. Si letter C naman, the lowest price you can sell your product. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay nasa base price. Kaya mali po si letter C. The answer is letter B. Yan po ang ibig sabihin ng break-even point. Ang letter A kasi, the point where total sale are higher than total expenses. Ito po, si letter A, pinapakita po dito yung profit nag-start. When the profit they will start. So, yun po yung pinupunto ni letter A. So, the answer is letter B. The point where total sale equal total expenses, no profit, no loss. So, ibig sabihin, all costs are covered. Anything you sold beyond this profit. Kaya tamang sagot si letter B. Next. Okay. A food service manager wants to calculate the food cost percentage to check if expenses are within budget. Which formula should be used? A. Total sales divided by cost of food sold times 100. B, cost of food sold times total sales divided by 100. Cost of food sold divided by total sales times 100. D, total sale minus cost of the food sold times 100. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, pa-share po ng ating live discussion mga ka-warriors. Pa-share po. All right. So ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? All right. So kung titingnan niyo mga ka-warriors, no, ang letter A, mali po 'yan. Kasi naka-reverse yung value niya. Okay, so since ito ay naka-reverse, magbibigay ito ng wrong percentage. Kaya mali po si letter A. Next na tatanggalin natin si letter D. Sabi ni letter D, total sales minus cost of food sold times 100. They will calculated yung gross profit. O, ang kinocompute po ni letter D, yung gross profit, hindi po yung percentage. Kaya ligwak si letter D. So, we have two choices, either si letter B or si letter C. So, pag-isipan ng mabuti, the answer is letter C. erase ko. Mali yung nashidan ko. Okay. The answer is letter C. Ito po. Kung Newsep o kaya Biogesic. Oo, napapaos kaya ako, B. Ibig sabihin, agkoko, sinat. Okay. So, letter B, cost of food sold times total sales divided by 100. It is incorrect because it is the mathematical operation, teacher. Okay. So, the answer here is letter C. Okay. Cost of food sold divided by total sales times 100. Ito po ang standard formula pag it is the standard formula to find the portion of sale spent on ingredient. Okay, kaya yun po yung tamang sagot sa letter B. Okay po, naunawaan po, teachers. Okay, next. Why is the grain line the most important marking on a pattern? Why is the grain line the most important marking on a pattern? A, it shows where to fold the fabric. B, it ensures the fabric hangs correctly and keeps its shape after cutting and sewing. C, it marks the size of the garment. D, it indicates where to place button and zipper. So what is the correct answer, teacher? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Alright. So dito, teachers, kung titingnan nyo po, no? Okay. So, it used where to fold the fabric. Mali yan. Kasi it is only a minor use. Si letter D naman, sabi ni letter D, it indicates where the place button and zipper. It is the fastening have their own marks. Maliwanag? So, ang sagot dito is letter B. Letter C is wrong. Ang sizes po, kasi sabi dito, it marks the size of the garment. Size is marked separately po, teachers. Kaligwak si letter C. Letter B is the correct answer because letter B, it is the cutting along the grain that prevent twisting or sagging. Okay, so they will ensure that the fabric hangs correctly, no? So, yun pa ang tamang sagot. Yun pa ang purpose ng grain line. Next, you bought 5 meters of fabric at 85 pesos per meter. And 2 spools of a thread, which is 12 pesos. Okay, 12 pesos each. If you give the cashier 500 pesos, how much change will you receive? So, ilang daw yung change na marireceive natin? Okay, ilan daw yung marireceive natin? A, is it 56? B, 86? C, 76? Or letter D, is it 66? So, madali lang po itong computein, mga ka-warriors. Una, si 85 muna. Ilang meters? 5. 5 times 85, si 5, i-multiply mo sa 85, ang sagot is ilan? 425. Tama po ba si Ma'am Grace? 425 yan ha. Ang sagot dyan. 5 times 85, the answer is 425. So ngayon, kunin naman natin itong spools thread. Ilan? 2. I-multiply natin. 2 times 12 is equals to 24. Tama? 24. Okay. 425 plus 24. Ilan po ang sagot, mga ka-warriors? Ilan ang sagot? The answer is 4, 9. Ilan yung sukli? Kasi sukli ang hinahanap. So, ang gagawin, kasi meron siyang 500, ima-minus lang si 449. So, ang sagot is 56 pesos. Okay, ano nga pang ulit ang sagot? 56 pesos. Letter A. Maliwanag po? Letter A is the correct answer. Next, Which menu planning principle ensures that meals are balanced in terms of nutrients, color, texture, and flavor? Which menu planning principle ensure that meals are balanced in terms of nutrients, color, texture, and flavor? A. Economy. B. Availability. C. Acceptability. D. Variability. So what is the correct answer here, teacher? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. So unang tanggalin natin sa acceptability. Ang acceptability, it means customer like the food. O, acceptability. So kung ano man yung food, okay? So, B, availability. Ibig sabihin ng availability, ito yung mga ingredients na mas madali nating mahanap. Okay? Okay po. Okay. 51 lang yan kasi minus natin. Kanina balik tayo, no? Balik tayo. 56 na 56 na nilagay ko dito mga ka-warriors kasi nga siya yung pinakamalapit na sagot, 'di ba? So minadali ko na lang 'yan. Okay, so 449 minus sorry. 'Di ba 500 'yon minus 449 is equals to 51. Since wala po talagang 51 kayong nakikita diyan, 56 na ang inilagay ko dito. Pero 51 ang sagot diyan. Maliwanag? Kasi si 56 ang pinakamalapit. Di mo naman pwedeng ilagay si 86, 76 at 66. Malayo na yan. So, si letter A is the correct answer. Okay, lagi niyong tatandaan po sa board examination, pag ang sagot is wala sa choices, automatic po, hanapin niyo po yung pinakamalapit. Okay? So, now, acceptability means yung customer po nagustuhan yung pagkain na niluto ninyo, no? Based on the nutrients. Availability, it is the ingredient, no? Availability na madali nating mahanap. Economy, it is keeping cost too low. So, the answer is letter D. Variety is the correct answer. Okay? Kasi ang variety teachers, they have a different colors that will provide yung mga complete nutrition and good appearance and taste. Variety po ang tamang sagot dyan. Next, what is the purpose of interfacing in garment? What is the purpose of interfacing in garment construction? A, to add decoration and design. B, to give shape, body, and stability to parts like collars, cuffs, and waistband. C, to make the garment lighter and cooler. Or letter D, natakpan ng ano. Okay, cooler. Letter D, to replace the lining of the garment. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ano pa ang tamang sagot? Alright. Ang sagot po dito, teachers, is letter B. Letter A, they will hide inside. It is not for looks, di ba? So letter C, mali din. They will add thickness. So it does not lighten the fabric. So replace po, mali din. So si letter B is the correct answer because they will straighten yung areas and they will help the garment to hold its shape, yung ano niya, mismong pag ano ng damit natin. Okay, so next. An entrepreneur noticed that many working parents in the community needs affordable and nutritious ready-to-eat meals. Which step in the entrepreneurial process this describe? A, business planning. B, business registration. C, opportunity spotting. And letter, spotting and assessment. B, operation management. So what is the correct answer, teachers? So based on the point of the question, ang sagot po dito, teachers, is letter C. Is it opportunity spotting and assessment based on the point of the question? Because business planning, it is done after identifying the idea. Ang business registration naman, it is the legal step after designing to start the business plan, no? Operation management, it is ano naman, pag once na nag-open na yung business mo, so nandun na yung operation management. Managing daily work na po ito once na in-open na natin. So letter C, opportunity spotting and assessment, it is correct because they will recognizing yung mga need that combine in a business. Okay? So that's the correct answer. We recognize a need that can become a business teachers. Okay, so next, in the first aid in healthcare, what is the proper way to stop bleeding from a minor wound? A. Apply direct pressure with a clean cloth or dressing. Put alcohol. B. Put alcohol directly on the open wound and leave it uncovered. C. Use cotton balls and let them stay inside the wound. D. Tie a tight tourniquet around the limb immediately. So what is the correct answer? So is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, so the proper safety yes po dito na first aid na maiaano natin for the bleeding a minor wound. Automatic, we will apply direct pressure with a clean excuse me, with a clean or dressing. So that's the correct answer, letter A, because they will have to para sa mga blood clots niya, no? So, yun po ang tamang sagot. Ang alcohol po kasi pag idinirekta natin yan na inilagay doon, it damage the tissue at magkukos po yan ng pain sa may tama. Okay, may tamang wounds. Okay, so C, use cotton balls. Yung mga fiber stitcher, nag-stick po yan sa sugat. So, nagkukos din po yan ng infection. Okay? So, letter D, tie, it is only severe bleeding na itinatay natin. Okay, sa mga damaged tissue. Pero sa mga lang naman, minor wound, hindi naman nakalasang itinatay yan. Next, which factors is the most critical for the success of small business in a long run? A, low price only. B, having a very large store. C, spending much money on advertisement. D, good quality product and excellent customer service. So what is the correct answer here? All right, the answer here is letter D. Okay. So letter A, is it wrong? Low price alone, it cannot keep the customer kahit mababa yan, pero kung ang kalidad is hindi naman maganda, hindi magtatagal yan. Having a very large store naman, size does not guarantee the profit. Kahit gaanong kalaki yan, hindi pa rin natin masasabi kung magkano kikitain mo sa isang araw. Diba? Letter C, ads, spending much money on advertisement, no? Ang ads po, nagbibigay po yan sa customer in para sa business mo. But services, okay. So, hindi po, okay. So, letter C, spending much money on advertisement, hindi rin po masyadong maganda pag ganyan ang ginagawa natin. No? Because ads bring customer in, but service keep them. Okay, so letter D is the correct answer because loyalty comes from a good value and treatment. So, D is the correct answer. Next, if the opening inventory is 25,000 purchase for the month or 75,000 and closing inventory naman is 20,000. So, what is the cost of goods sold? A, 70,000 pesos. B, 80,000 pesos. C, 90,000 pesos. D, 100,000 pesos. So, what is the correct answer? So, ang sagot po dito is letter D. Letter B, 80,000. O, bakit ko nasabing 80,000 yan? Tama ba ako? So, ito, ipag-a-add nyo po yan. 75 plus 25, ilan? 75 plus 25, ilan pa ang sagot? Okay. I-compute natin. Ilan po? 100. 100. 75 plus 25, 100,000, di ba? So, sa closing inventory is 20,000. So, ima-minus natin yung closing inventory, teacher. So, 100 minus 20 is equals 80. Okay? So, yun yung proper computation niya. Okay? So, mali po si A. Okay? Si C and letter D. Okay? So, next. What does economy in menu planning mean? What does economy in menu planning mean? A. Use only the cheapest ingredient available. B. Serve small portion to reduce cost. C. Prepare meals that fit the budget without sacrificing the quality and nutrition. D. Buy ingredients in very small quantities. So what is the correct answer, teachers? Okay, so based on the point of the question, ang tama po dito is letter C. Is it the wise decision? Si letter A kasi use only the cheapest ingredient. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin cheap, it is often means lower quality. So letter B naman, based on the point of the question sa statement niya, they will reduces the customer satisfaction. Ang tinatanong, 'di ba? What does the economy in menu planning mean? Okay, so si C is the correct answer kasi kung makikita nyo, prepare meals that fit the budget without sacrificing quality and nutrition. Wise planning po yan because we control a cost while keeping the standard. Kaya tamang sagot si letter C. Letter D naman, buy ingredient and very small quantities po. Buying small quantities amount, it is usually nagkokos siya ng marami. Mali po si letter D. C is the correct answer. Which term refers to the amount added to the cost price to cover expenses and earn profit? A. Discount. B. Net income. C. Markup. Or letter D. Capital. So what is the correct answer, teachers? Okay, so kung makikita nyo po, C is the correct answer. Markup. So markup, they will added to cost to get selling price. Discount, it is the wrong answer because discount, it is subtracting the price, di ba? Amount that be subtracted from a price. Net income naman, it is the final profit after all the expenses. And the capital, it is yung mga money used to start the business. Okay? So next. In dressmaking, why should the salvage age of fabric not be included in seam allowance? Not be included in seam allowance. A. It is a different colors from the rest of the fabric. B. It is tightly woven, does not stretch or shrink evenly and will cause the seam to pucker. C. It tears easily when sewn. Or letter D. It is the thinner than the rest of the fabric. So teachers, the answer here is letter B. That's the correct answer. Letter A kasi kung babasahin niyo yung pinaka-point of the question or the statement, the color does not affect the function. Ang kulay hindi nakaka-apekto sa function niya. Si C naman, it tears easily with saw. It is the stronger but it too stiff naman. Kaya mali po si letter C. Si letter D naman, it is thicker. Okay? So, it is thicker, not a thinner. Oh, 'di ba? Thicker, not a thinner. Thinner kasi dito. So, letter B is the correct answer because they have a different wave, causes an even reaction when wash. Pag nilaban natin, they will leading to wrinkles, teachers. O, nagkakaroon ng sa damit natin. Next, last. What is the main purpose of the standard operating procedure or SOPS in food service? A. To limit the number of the customer served each day. B. To make the work of employees harder and more detailed. C. To reduce the needs for supervision and management. D. To ensure consistent quality, safety, and efficient in daily operation. So, ang sagot lang naman dito, teacher, is letter D. Kasi, ang sinasabi ni letter D, to ensure inconsistent quality and safety. Diba? So, di ba ang tinatanong, it talks about the operating system. So, letter A, mali po yan. Okay? Kasi they will help serve better, so they will not limit the customer. Di naman, it makes work easier and clearer. Kasi ang excuse me, nasasamid ako. Okay? So, si letter C, it is the guidelines of work does not replace the supervision. Yun yung point nito. So, letter D is the correct answer because they will guarantee, magagaranti natin, it is same, safe, and correct service every time. So, yun yung sinasabi dito na ensure consistent quality, safety, and efficiency in daily operation. Kaya sagot, letter D. So, that's all teachers. Thank you for watching, no? So, minadali ko na kasi, may drills po ako sa, sa home economics, sa ating mga future LPT, sa, ayan, inclusive sa mga, sa mga nag-avail ng promo. Okay po. So, ako po yung magpapaalam na mga ka-warriors. See you tomorrow ulit. Okay? So, i-end ko na po yung live natin. Okay? Pa-share na lang po ng ating discussion. Pa-share na lang po ako ng ating live discussion mga ka-warriors para mas marami po tayong matulungan, no? So, marami tayong matutulungan. Okay. So, 80K. Thank you. Di ko na tiningnan kasi Oo, wala sa choices yon kanina. So, hanapin natin yung pinakamadali. Okay, maraming salamat. And then, yung mga nandito po sa Zoom, yung mga mamaya sa Zoom, bigyan nyo ako ng 5 minutes, start tayo. Okay, inom lang ako ng tubig kasi nako yung sipon ko, dala to ng init ng panahon. Tapos papasok ako sa room na malamig. Tapos paglabas ko mainit. So, ayan, nagkakasakit ako. Okay, so that's all teachers. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik sa Maestro Bicolana TLE Tambayan. So mamaya po, we will start our discussion for BPL Ed. So hintayin niyo pa ako doon, isesend ko na sa ating Zoom yung natin. Papahinga lang ako within 5 minutes. Thank you and God bless.